Imagine building a prison where concrete was only the second line of defense. The first was the ocean itself. It sounds exaggerated, but that is exactly how Alcatraz was born. The small island sits in the middle of San Francisco Bay, surrounded by freezing water, powerful currents, and unpredictable tides. Before a single cell was even built, engineers already knew that nature would be part of the security system. But there is one detail almost nobody knows. Alcatraz was not built from scratch. Long before it became a prison, the island was already home to a military fortress and a U.S. Army prison. When the government decided to turn it into the most secure federal penitentiary in the United States in 1933, almost the entire complex was rebuilt. And that created a massive challenge. All the cement, steel, doors, and equipment had to arrive by boat. The old structures were reinforced with concrete. New electronically controlled steel doors were installed, and the entire prison was designed to make any escape nearly impossible. But there is one surprising detail. The windows allowed inmates to see San Francisco perfectly. At night, they could see the city lights, and on windy days, they could even hear sounds coming from the shore. It was a psychological strategy. Freedom was always right in front of them, but almost impossible to reach. The waters of the bay rarely rise above, and the strong currents make the crossing extremely dangerous. Even so, in 1962, Frank Morris and the brothers John and Clarence Anglin challenged all of that engineering. For months, they quietly widened the ventilation openings, made fake heads to fool the guards, and escaped using a raft made from more than 50 waterproof raincoats. The FBI concluded that they most likely died during the crossing, but their bodies were never found. Interestingly, Alcatraz was not closed because of the escape. It shut down in 1963 because it was too expensive to operate. All the water, food, and supplies had to be brought in by boat every day. Today, more than 1.4 million people visit Alcatraz every year, a place where engineering did not just build a prison. It built a fortress where the greatest jailer was always the ocean itself. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments, which historic structure do you want to learn about in the next video?